Hi everyone, I'm Haris. I'm a member of Solution Engineering team at Misten Labs. This is Panos, our team lead, and today actually we walk you through about SUI and our presence in Greece. Here's our agenda. First we will talk about SUI and Misten Labs, and after that I'll capture some features about speed and security that we have on SUI. As we call the decentralized stack, and the last one, SUI Hub. Okay, so what is SUI? SUI is a high-performance layer 1 blockchain designed for low latency and designed for real-time applications like DeFi, like gaming. We have a very innovative data model and transaction execution, parallel transaction execution. And also, we have SUI Foundation. SUI Foundation governs SUI and set the long-term goal of the project. And from the other side, we have Misten Labs. Misten Labs is a core contributor of SUI and also the largest contributor of SUI. And actually, it is a tech company that it is focused to build foundational infrastructure for billions of users, and to build this Web3 infrastructure and bring these assets on chain. This is a brief history. First, Misten Labs is founded by 5 ex-Meta engineers back in 2021, as you see, and Series A funding was 36 million. After that, let me see the numbers here. After that, in September 2022, Solution Engineering team launched in Greece. SUI Foundation founded. We got Series B, $300 million. And in 2023, we go mainnet. SUI Blockchain Network goes live. And in 2024, we see SUI records 65 million transactions on a single day. Here in Greece, we made a big partnership with Athens Stock Exchange about TBB. It was in 2024. And after that, we have more milestones like Walrus protocol decentralized storage go live, and combined with our funding, 140 million. A lot of funding. Okay, so what is SUI? We say SUI is a next generation layer 1 blockchain. And we say next generation because we're thinking, okay, Bitcoin was like a first generation blockchain that has only transactions. We're thinking Ethereum was the first blockchain that had smart contracts and programmability. And we say SUI is a next generation because we think that we can add the full decentralized stack in blockchain, and we have a full application worked on chain. How we're gonna achieve this? With we have these two elements that actually you can measure, that you can check blockchain speed. It's finality and throughput. And when we say finality, is actually the time that you have for a transaction to be irreversible, to be like confirmed. And SUI does that in under 1 second, like for example, I think around 400 milliseconds. And from the other side, we see throughput and transactions per second. We say that in SUI we have like hundreds of thousands of transactions that actually can handle, and that is due to our innovative object-centric architecture that has the consensus works with DAG. It's directed acyclic graph, and this is why we're achieving so good throughput. Again, our consensus mechanism and this object-centric architecture that I'm saying. In other blockchains, we have proof of work, we have proof of stake. In SUI, we have delegated proof of stake. it is like you delegate the voting to validators. You staking your SUI to validators, and after that they handle the processing and the consensus. Also, the object-centric model it's very important for SUI. This is why we're saying again and again, because we have two kinds of objects in SUI. We have owned objects and shared objects, and they are the difference is on the permission that you have. For example, owned objects, we call them owned objects. Only the owner of the objects can handle them, and anyone else in the network has access to them. And shared objects is something that we use it for consensus and to keep a shared state to everyone. Again, a little bit more about this SUI object model. Data in SUI, we have it, actually, most of the data that we have in SUI are objects. And these objects have behavior, have properties, and this allows us to parallel execute different transactions with different objects and use this for true ownership, as I said. So owned objects, only the owner can use them in transactions, and these permissions are inherited in the infrastructure. And last one, and I think the most important, is composability. Because if you have objects with properties and behavior, you can actually combine them. And for example, smart contracts are objects as well. And you can actually combine them, wrap them, store them dynamically under other objects, and create them as Lego. And you can actually get to very complex DeFi primitives. So this is the nice experience of SUI. And in order to do that, if you want a language, we have Move. Move first was created in the DM project. DM is a blockchain in Meta. So because programming in smart contracts is different from normal programming, you have to be more careful about everything, about security, about how you handle assets. Move was made in order to make this easier and more safe. Also, Move introduces as some terms that are very important for Move. It's the assets, transfers, and the access control. So these are inherited in Move, in the Move language. So it's an asset language. This is what we're saying, and this is very important in order to write very easily contracts and to be flexible and secure. And here is a decentralized stack, as we call it. You see on the left, you see the SUI network is a synchronization layer that keeps everything in order to execute what we want. The second one is our name service. We made actually the addresses as human readable, and it's like as usernames in social media. After that, we have dbook. Dbook is our liquidity layer. It's a transparent, fully on-chain order book. And actually, it's infrastructure that every developer can use in order to build upon that DeFi protocols and what they want. The fourth one is Walrus. Walrus, it's a decentralized storage. It handles, it splits very large files into encrypted chunks all over the world in nodes. And we have a very reliable storage layer in this decentralized stack. And the last one is Seal. Seal is a privacy layer and access control because you have Walrus storage that is public everywhere. And for example, if you want to use it for sensitive data, you can't. So we have a different layer, a privacy layer, in order to have access control in this data and to have encryption. Okay, this is another slide that I like a lot. It's like we're thinking SUI, the decentralized stack, as a computer. So, for example, SUI is the CPU and RAM of the computer. You can think that Walrus is the hard disk, Sweden is the identity. We have everything here. Yeah. Okay, why should I care is the slide. We believe in collaboration in the Web3 space. We want everyone we want the Web3 space to go one step further, to go fully on chain, to create applications fully on chain. And we are we invite everyone for collaboration and to improve this space. And with that, I think I'm handing down to Panos.
Thank you, Haris. We also have a physical presence in Europe. This is the Sui Hub Europe. We say Sui Hub Athens. It is here in Athens. It has been founded and sponsored by our two founders, which are Greeks. Obviously, they wanted to have presence and grow the ecosystem and the developers in Greece because they believed in the developers in Greece before they even opened the hub. I am Greek. Haris is Greek. A lot of our developers in solution engineering are Greek before even mainnet. So that says a lot. We do want to have this space as an open, co-working, innovation, thought process space for everybody. It doesn't matter which ecosystem you're from. It doesn't matter if you're a lawyer. It doesn't matter if you're an architect. Everybody is welcome. We want to talk about innovation. We want to talk about Web3. We want to talk about technology. So we have, it's like an open source software, so people can come in, can chill, can work, and we have other Sui hubs as well in Dubai, Vietnam, Taipei, Lagos, but we are going to talk about the Athens one, and the doors are always open. We have a terrace, Greeks like to smoke, so we have a terrace on the top. We have a team room. This is either closed for our team as our office, but if required, we can bring you and open that space to your teams to build, to develop, to have hackathons, whatever you want. We have a builder's floor. We have a gaming room and gaming zone in the basement. Yesterday, we actually brought gaming PCs, and CCP was there showcasing the Frontier game that they're building on Sui right now. Super cool, super open, super fun. Come down, it's Agiu Marco 22 in downtown Athens. We had a lot of events, 60 plus events, 2,300 attendees, thousands of hours of co-working, and one marriage proposal during one of our hackathons. It was awesome. Obviously, everybody, as you see, is invited. It doesn't matter where you're from. So our doors are always open. Yeah, we also had some events. Our grand opening was this summer. We actually had even the Minister of Technology in the Sui Hub Athens on our grand opening, talking with our founders, Yorgo and Costa Halkia. Very fun, a lot of projects, a lot of fun stuff happening there. If you want to host an event, AthensDAO was there last week or a few days ago. Awesome. We're always open to give the event space for free. If we arrange it a little earlier, we're willing to either sponsor some food, depends on the season. But, there is a lot of things we can do in this space, and everybody is welcome, everybody. It's also an innovation hub, and from that hub, we have had a few projects coming out in Greece as well and outside of Greece. And one of them is Swisterhood. So I'll invite Luki up here to talk to us about Swisterhood.
Hello, everybody. It's us again. And Bahar. For those of you who didn't remember my name is Luki, and okay. So my name is Luki, and this is Bahar, just in case you guys didn't catch our names, didn't pay attention. Anyways, so Sisterhood, that is I'm not distracted at all. So Sisterhood is a women community, empower all the women founders, entrepreneurs, and builders here in the Sui ecosystem. How it was started, it was actually last year, Sui Hub was just opening. I was talking to the HR of Sui Foundation, and she was really, really supporting women community and wanted to support more builders who can speak up and show their talents. So we saw a lot of female builders during hackathons, but where are they now? We want to amplify them. We want to make sure that actually accelerate their career in the Web3 space, right? That's why we have Sisterhood to empower female builders and leaders in Web3. So what do? It's a creative, inclusive community. We start in the Sui Hub. We invite all the female builders, leaders to come around. We can brainstorm. We can support each other and cherish each other, and learn about blockchain and crypto space. And that's what the Shifi also comes from, is the knowledge base, and also we understand what the Sui stack is. So how can we make an impact, right? How do we get people to know about us? The most impactful way, in my opinion, is in-person events. That's how we get connected. Because of COVID, we're so used to having meetings on Zoom, but we oftentimes forget about how impactful it is to just shake someone's hand. So we really believe in the in-person events. And skill building through the tailored courses. I will let you guys know a little bit later that we had our course of a product management course. That is product management on Sui, how to build a product. What is Sui? As Harris just mentioned about the whole Sui stack, it's a coordinated stack in blockchain. So by utilizing all those different tech stacks in order to build a project, that is what we're here for, to have that tailored course. And founder project amplification. Just like all those hackathon projects, we want to make sure they succeed. We want to make sure they also expand. That's why we have the amplification to actually build on top of what they have already built. Ongoing community, as I mentioned, that's the in-person events. That's the education that we are having in order to boost everyone up. So internationally, we had in-person events, which is great. We follow Sui Connect in different countries. So we went to Dubai, we went to Istanbul, we went to Paris, Buenos Aires, Argentina. We had so many sisters. We call it Swister, like sister, but Swister, get it? I think it's funny. But so we have so many sisters around the world join this community to help us shape the ecosystem of Sui. So that's the invitation to you guys, ladies only. So boys, cover your eyes. Anyways, so this is Valentine's Day. It's the day before Valentine's Day. We want to have a small little get-together with all the gals and non-binary folks so that we can have a meaningful connection night, and we can talk about blockchain, we can talk about life in Athens, and etc., and how we started our profession in crypto. And we also have an instructor of a face yoga to come teach us how to relax our facial muscles. So this is only for the women, for the girls, so please join us. And this is the QR code to RSVP. And like what Panos was saying, this will be held at the Sui Hub. So you will have the view of what the Sui Hub really looks like. And then in the future, you will be able to book more events or come to co-work with us. So I will drop off some flyers, so please come. And Sisterhood will also have a virtual events as well. So last year we had the mental wellness workshop online. We had the job interview. We even had the astrology workshop, if you believe in horoscope. So we have all those dynamic ones for you guys. And product management course, that also was the 10-week course last year. It was very successful. We had 50 women actually completed the whole course, a 10 weeks commitment. Bahar was one of them. So a lot of a presentation and exposure to all the ecosystem projects. So one last thing that I do want to emphasize is, together with Bahar and another girl from Turkey, she works with the United Nations, we're launching this 4-week program that is free, and it's confidence, self-improvement, briefer. That kind of it's a program that we reach out to global speakers. So we have speakers around the world to talk about confidence, talk about professional profiling, to talk about mental health and physical health, because everything that together with us is a sustainability. So we want to build everyone up. We want to teach about the profiling and how to actually land a job in Web3. So stand up, speak up. We want to teach the ladies how to actually have the voice being heard, how to be visible, how to build your confidence up. So 4-week program starting the day after International Women's Day. Please sign up. We will have this shared around as well, and it's also on Swiss.Ho's LinkedIn page. So yeah, there you go. That is our Twitter account. Please join us and come talk to us if you're interested in any of those 2 programs. We would love to host you during the Valentine's Day so that we can talk more about collaboration and education in the future.